Google Search Console index coverage server errors for WordPress themes folder. I'm making this video session to show you how you can fix server errors for 500 internal server error for WordPress themes folder. And the reason I'm making this is because somehow many WordPress site owners will actually experience this particular index coverage error for WordPress sites. Now first I'll actually explain why Googlebot is actually showing this here. Somehow, because Googlebot follows links, and throughout your website somehow it comes across a URL for your themes folder. Now the way WordPress works is when you log into your hosting account, go to File Manager and locate WP-content and find themes folder. In there you'll have a theme here. Yours will be different. It could be Jupyter, it could be Flotsam, Fortuna, it could be many others. And what happens is when a direct request is made to the themes folder for WordPress, the way servers work and the way www, as in the World Wide Web, works is it looks for a default file because it doesn't understand what this URL is. So for WordPress it's index.php. What you need to do is first always download a backup. So right click, download. Then edit the file, because I'll actually show you the error itself on my setup so that you see exactly why WordPress is throwing that. So you'll have something like this here. Because the request is made directly, at that moment the server doesn't understand what that get header function is all about. So let's save changes. I just want to show you why index coverage server error for 500 is occurring. It's because the server doesn't understand. It throws a fatal error saying, you know what, we don't understand what get header function is all about. That means pause this video and look at this, because I can't put things like this in the YouTube comments, video comments. It won't allow me. Okay, so then let me go and find that get header, delete it, and just make some room and paste that PHP code. Okay, so now let's save changes. Now let's request that URL directly, saying, you know what, that page can't be found. And when you look at this here, don't be alarmed thinking, oh, Google won't be able to find your main site. That's not going to happen. Google will find your main domain. You can easily use proxy to triple check using different servers, proxy servers. So that means to be able to fix index coverage server errors due to WordPress themes folder request, just place that PHP code and then you can fetch as Google. You can use fetch as Google feature. You press on fetch as Google and just request that URL after you test it. Let's remove that / from there. You can fetch, you don't have to render because you're just doing this for testing purposes. You now want to mimic how Google would request that URL next time. And now it's saying not found instead of 500 server error. Makes sense? So that's how you fix index coverage issue for server errors for 500 internal server error codes. Once you fix it, then once you fetch as Google and you see 404 as in page not found, then it is fixed. Then you can press on validate fix. Because this URL for my valued client, page not found. I'll actually show you my local copy for my valued client. Let's put this up. That's a Jupyter theme index.php file. Before I placed the custom functions, it just had that. So therefore, it was throwing an error, 500 internal server error. Okay. So let's put that back up. Let's request the URL. We're looking at, that's 403. It shouldn't be 403, it should be 404. Yeah, 404. Okay, so that's the code we need to send instead of 500 internal server error. And then you simply validate fix and it'll be all fixed. I'd like to place that exit because no need to then try and grab the other template files for the theme, for WordPress theme, okay? So at that moment, we'll see 404 page not found, because that's what you want. Instead of you want 404, not 500 internal server errors, okay? But in either case, don't be alarmed when you see this server error for WordPress themes folder. And whatever you do, don't redirect this to your homepage, because that wouldn't be logical or smart. And as you can see, well, you can actually fetch as Google, fetch your main domain as well to triple check everything. But once again, you don't really need to, okay? So that is how you fix index coverage server errors for WordPress themes folder. I thank you very much for learning with me. If you benefited from this video session, please do give it a like and share it, and I'll talk with you in the next video session.